When I married Thomas, I knew I was marrying into a close-knit family. What I didn't realize was that they ran their affairs like a small, corrupt government. It started with a simple request. Emma, his younger brother, Brian, said, "I need a loan." "For what?" I asked. He launched into a long-winded explanation about a business opportunity. Something about flipping refurbished motorcycles. "How much?" I asked, already knowing I wouldn't like the answer. "Just $10,000. I laughed. When I realized he was serious, I shook my head. "I'm sorry, but I can't do that." His face fell. "But you can, Emma." "Yes, but I won't." That was the moment I became enemy number one. The next evening, Thomas and I arrived at his parents' house for what I thought was a casual dinner. Instead, I walked into a full-blown council meeting. His parents, his 3 siblings, 2 aunts, even a cousin who lived 3 states away, joining via video call. I turned to Thomas. "What is this?" Before he could answer, his mother, Barbara, said, "We are here to settle a family matter. Since Emma has refused to help Brian, we will vote on the matter as a family." I blinked. "You're joking." "She's not," Thomas muttered. My jaw dropped. "You mean to tell me you people vote on financial decisions? What kind of—" I stopped myself. I knew exactly what kind. A toxic, entitled, ridiculous kind. "This family believes in democracy," Barbara said. I wasn't aware my bank account was a democracy. I replied, "Emma," Brian whined, "it's not a big deal. If the family agrees." I stared at them. "And if I refuse?" His father, Richard, cleared his throat. "Then it would be disrespectful to the family's wishes." I nearly laughed again. "So you're saying that if the majority votes yes, I have to give Brian $10,000? "Exactly." I turned to my husband. "You're allowing this?" Thomas exhaled. Emma, this is how my family operates. It's just easier." "Fine," I said. "Let's vote." The votes were cast quickly, as if the outcome were a foregone conclusion. When Barbara read them out, my blood pressure spiked. 9 yes, 1 no. The family has spoken. I stood. Interesting. Now, let me hold a vote. I motioned to ban Brian from asking me for money ever again. All in favor? Silence. I smiled. I vote yes. That's 1-0. Motion passed. Barbara sputtered. "That's not how." "Oh, but it is," I said. "Because I am a democracy of one when it comes to my money." Brian sulked. "Emma, come on." I grabbed my purse. "Enjoy your family government, but I am not a taxpayer in this system." I turned to Thomas. "Are you coming home with me?" He hesitated. Without another word, I walked out. A moment later, Thomas followed. Behind us, I heard Richard grumble, "Maybe we should vote on whether Thomas stays married to her." I turned and smiled. "Go ahead. But I'll remind you, I don't need a majority to make my own decisions." And with that, I left their little democracy behind.